Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to my channel. Now trackies, if you ever know me feels, I'm not go live. You ever know how I feel? Because right now I was jumping and reeling trackies, or is it raving? Whichever one. I was all over the place trackies because I'm so excited by the performance from Akeem Blake. Now trackies, it's Sunday, unfortunately. So by the time I did two things and I looked around, the time literally passed me. So yeah, the opportunity to go live didn't really happen. So I'm have to be doing, little recordings here and there. But still trackies, this men's 60-meter dash lived up to expectation trackies. Now, as you all know, going in, I did my like a preview video where I said Akeem Blake is gonna rub out Noah and rub out also Fred Curley. Trackies, look here, I stand by that, and me not feel no shame. Yes, I know Akeem Blake didn't walk away with the win, but a big run in that. Big running by Akeem Blake for hold that the second place. I'm not telling no lie. If Akeem Blake never run so straight, you understand what I'm trying to say? He couldn't possibly get that win there because if him did just dip little trackies, as a matter of fact, it kind of reminds me of Sharon Simpson sometimes back in the day when I was like, okay, Sharon, you can't stick out your chest, so you know what I mean? I was dying to see Akeem Blake dip because I was watching him in the heat and I said to myself, Akeem, make sure when you get to that finals, you dip. Unfortunately, him never did, but Trackies are still big running. Oh my gosh. And Trackies, did you see his scream at the end? He knew exactly what he did. Trackies, okay. After all of those challenges that he faced last season, and especially with Jamaicans having doubt, even most recently, I saw somebody in the comment section say to me that, look here, Akeem does not stand up to the test when he's against the top competition. Look here. Input that to dead today. Look here, Akeem Blake said that was then. This is now. This is me now, and I'm running more confident. And he came out track his. And he gave him one run there. Now, track is, of course, he was leading the pack. Typical from his start, a really strong starter. And Noah Lyles had to pretty much come from behind. Now, track is, this race finished with a world leading time of 6.44 seconds. Yes, trackies, I didn't stutter. Noah Lyles ran 6.44 seconds. But trackies, not to be outdone was Akeem Blake right behind him. As you know, one of the TVJ commentators would say, or maybe I shouldn't even use their name, but anyway, a flare of the nostril. It was a flare of the nostril that gave Noah Lyles that win. Behind him, Akeem Blake, 6.45 seconds. Big running trackies. Ronnie Baker ended up third, 6.54 seconds. And trackies, Fred Curley did not live up to, I guess, some Americans' expectations. Trackies, I'm not going to lie. This is how I look at it. Fred Curley ran 6.55 seconds. Personally, Fred Curley, this is his first time attempting the 60 trackies. So the expectation for me was not really high, especially considering his running style. But, a few American pundits was like, look here, it doesn't matter if he's never ran it. He's going to come out and win it. And I was like, nah, that's not happening. That is not happening. And in this racetrack is Ronnie Baker showed up and Ronnie Baker ran a season's best 6.54 seconds. But for me, the race was always between Noah Lyles and Akeem Blake because personally, trackies, when I think about how Noah Lyles runs versus how Akeem Blake runs, it would always be between them for the top two. And I again do not feel ashamed. It was a big run from Akeem Blake. That 6.45 seconds, absolutely phenomenal. Now, trackies, Noah Lyles' time is also a world leading time and a meeting record, and of course, a personal best. He went into this trackies with a 6.51 PB. Yes, that was Noah Lyles. That is how he entered this event, trackies. And he definitely lived up to expectations from, the Americans that said, look here, it's Noah Lyles' race. I'm not going to lie. This man knows how to win. And he does what I say a lot of Americans do, trackies, which is, quote unquote, kill self running. You know what I mean? They will do anything to win. And typically athletes like that always stand on top. He's a confident fellow, trackies. And he came out and he pretty much decimated. Well, separate and apart from Akeem Blake, because they were pretty much side by side. But the rest of the field get decimated. It's like them never did their trackies. You know what I mean? The race was between Noah Lyles and, of course, Akeem Blake from start to finish. Trackies. Y'all know my excitement trackies. I was so excited. I was jumping all over the place. I was just screaming, big run, big run, big run. And of course, watching his expression. And that was the biggest thing for me as well, because I like to watch athletes' expressions when they pull off great performances. And it tells you how much it means to them. You remember I talked about recently Brianna Liston's happy dance, right after her 707. I felt that. I felt that moment because she was waiting on that moment. And for Akeem Blake, that scream when he crossed the line, I felt it in the farthest reaches of my soul. I felt it. I'm like, yes, we know you could do it. And you finally got out there and showed the rest of the top guys that I'm also a top guy in this. Trackies, wow, 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 wow. Love the run, love the run, love the run. Now, clearly, yes, looking at the race, we could say, Akeem, if you did only lean, if you did only lean. But track is, me not taking nothing from him, not taking away nothing from him. This can be a learning moment as well. He can look back at it with his coach, and his coach will tell him, say, yo, all right, we can fix that for the next time around. You know what I mean? This is how we learn. Things happen. But this race, this moment, you have to give it up to Akeem Blake. Yeah, give it up to Noah Lyles as well. This was a phenomenal run by Noah Lyles. You know what I mean? Especially from an athlete that does not have a good start. He ran a phenomenal race as well. So give it up to him as well. He did his thing, trackies. Not take nothing from Noah Lyles, but you don't know, so I'm more excited about Akeem Blake because Akeem Blake is my own. You know what I mean? Well, not my own, but he's Jamaican. One of ours, right? So trackies, yeah, I'm clearly very excited and over the moon as it relates to this performance from Akeem Blake. And of course, Noah Lyles also coming out and taking the win. Solid performance from him. But no, shame me in the comment section and tell me, say, well, guess what? I lost because that was a big run from Akeem Blake, and you cannot take nothing away from him. You hear that, Mr. America? You hear that, Uncle Sam? Oh, no, can't take nothing from Akeem Blake. All right, so Tracky, sound off now. Sound off in the comment section and let me know. What were you doing in the moment you saw Akeem Blake stand his ground? Maybe him stand up too straight. Maybe him stand up too straight. If he did little, he could have been a win. You know what I mean? But anyway, what were your thoughts when Akeem Blake held his ground? You know what? And stood up to the test of Noah Lyles and walked out with that phenomenal time. 6.45 seconds. Also, what do you make of Noah Lyles? Another phenomenal performance, proving that it doesn't matter which event it is. Once you put your mind to it, you can do it. And Noah Lyles is proving it. He always somehow claws his way from the back. Recently I was talking about how the fact that, some of these sprinters that have a much better start is allowing Noah to claw himself back and beat them. That's pretty much what he does. He claws himself back each and every race and he pulls off that win. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as it relates to Noah Lyles. But your track is, all I should be seeing in the comment section, not lying, is love. All I should be seeing is love from Noah, or love for Noah, and love for Akeem Blake. Anyway, like the video, of course, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.